All right, guys, so video 2 of the Miata build. This is where we're at. I went ahead and started doing body work. I didn't get too far ahead. I went ahead and fiberglassed the seam here that I did. I've got some body filler there, as you can see. Put body filler in a couple of places on the Miata, just like where there were minor dents and stuff. But it's basically just stripping this thing down to do some body work. So I've got the mirrors off, door handles out, these little window seal trim pieces out. And yeah, we're gonna keep tearing this thing down, do body work as we tear it down, and then we'll get it ready for some paint. So hang in there with me and we'll get this thing taken apart.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Alright, so as you can see in the last clip, we got a bunch of body work done. Nothing major, but we did get this quarter kind of sorted out for the most part. It is almost ready to accept some primer. We've got a couple spots like here on the door and up here on the fender that I need to keep sanding, but as for right now, I need to go get a mini belt sander because there's some places that are kind of hard to grind down my welds, and we want to make sure we get those surfaces as flush as we can with the actual metal of the car. That way it just kind of looks seamless. It looks like we never did it. So we're gonna head to Harbor Freight, grab one of those, and then I'll catch you guys back here. We'll hop in this thing, head down to Harbor Freight, and go from there. So it's my beater I picked up for $1,000. And I'll see you guys at Harbor Freight. Package is secured. Of course, as always, I always manage to spend like, I don't know, $100 more when I go in that store than I plan to, so it is what it is. But probably do some unboxing today. My coilovers are supposed to be here, radiator, all kinds of stuff. So we'll probably dig into that as soon as it shows up at the house. But until then, we're going to work on some more body work and see how far we can get before that stuff comes. So here we are. We got our little mini belt sander here, and all we're doing is trying to get our welds knocked down like throughout these curves and stuff. You can't hit that stuff with a sanding block or a grinder, or you can't hit it really any other way and get it smooth unless you use this. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna finish kind of knocking these welds down, and then we'll fiberglass this just to seal it up. Knock the fiberglass down, and then we'll put some body filler over it and try and get it as smooth as we can. Not too concerned and reason being is a finish panel goes over this, so you're never even going to see this anyways. But I do want it to be as nice as I can make it, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get these welds knocked down, and then we'll move on to what's next.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Alright guys, so we got 3 packages in today. I wanted to come inside, go ahead and start unboxing them for you guys, so you guys knew what was in store for the Miata build. First one's small. We're going to do the sleepy headlight model. I like the look of these a lot better. The regular headlights, the flip up headlights, they look alright. They don't bother me at all. But I love the look when the headlights are just barely propped up and you have these LEDs sticking out of there. So that's what we're going to do for the headlights. Next, we'll move on to this bigger package. And I think this is what's going to help the look of the Miata the most. Obviously, we're going to get some nice wheels for it. Not sure what we're going to get. Trying to find some used ones right now, but there's no used ones for sale that are decent around me. So we need the wheels to complement these. We got coilovers for it. These aren't anything special, but they'll lower the car 3 to 4 inches and make it look a lot better. I love the look of a slammed Miata. I'm not sure how slammed we're gonna go with it. We'll probably get them on and then decide on what looks best, and I'll see what you guys think looks best. So yeah, that's those. And next is a aluminum radiator. So I don't think that the Miata needs this aftermarket radiator, but we had to buy one anyways to replace the one that we have now that's cracked. The upper tank is cracked right by the radiator cap. So I figured I'd get an aftermarket one to replace it. We could have got another stock one for $70, but for $30 more, why not just get a nice aluminum one? So that's what I went ahead and did. So right now I'm doing a bunch of body work on the car. I'm not really filming most of it because I don't think it's very interesting for you guys to watch. So once I get the car to a big stepping point, like I start spraying primer or I start spraying paint, then I'll probably bring you guys back and let you take a look at what's going on. I may even jump in to go ahead and installing these parts on the Miata once we get it in primer. So we'll see how it plays out, but until then, I'll see you when things start getting a little more interesting. Alright guys, so we got something more interesting to talk about here. I did get another part in, and I wanted to show it to you guys and probably like kind of mock it up. Get it partially mounted right now and then take it back off so we can spray the car in primer. But I'll let you take a look at it. So we got our ducktail in. So that's gonna go right about there. I think it's gonna look pretty good. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna mount it though. They send you pop rivets and like double-sided tape, but we're not gonna do that. What we'll probably do is pop rivet this thing in, and after we get the car primer, we'll drill our holes, pop rivet it in, and then I'll probably fiberglass it to the trunk, just because I want it to be more legit than just pop rivet it in. I feel like it'll probably fall off with just pop rivets holding it on. It won't look nearly as good. And then we're gonna color match it to the car as well. So when we paint the car, we're gonna go ahead and color match the wing and probably the chin spoiler that I bought. I got the chin spoiler in. I don't know where I put it. Oh, right over here. So we got the chin spoiler in here. Set it down on the hood. So that'll look good on the front bumper. It's pretty nice. Not bad. I mean, it was cheap. So we do have some cracks we need to fix on our bumper before that goes on. But I wanted to give you guys an update on the paint. So I know I said I was going to paint this thing red, and we still are. But when I went to the local paint store, they wanted $460 for 1 gallon of red paint. No idea why. And it was the same paint code as this. And they said that red paint is just expensive. So I got on Summit Racing's website and they had red paint for $100 a gallon. So it's kind of a no-brainer. So what I tried to do was I picked a little bit of a darker red because I know this car is on the darker side of red. And it's not just a plain red though. I went with a metallic red. So I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but I'm excited to see it. It'll definitely be more interesting than just this plain old red that the Miata was before. So yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and start getting this wing mounted, and I'll bring you guys along while I get this thing mounted. All right, we're going to try and get this thing mocked up here. It looks like to put the wing in the correct position, we're going to have to get rid of the third brake light, which in a way I'm kind of against because I feel like I would like the look of the third brake light in there, but I'm willing to get rid of it if that's what's needed to do. So I've got it in a pretty good position here. It's kind of laid back a little bit like I like it, and it looks like we'll have enough room to kind of blend the wing into the trunk. So I believe I'm going to go ahead and grab some self-tappers and get this thing mounted to the trunk temporarily. Very steady here. I think we need to go a little bit more to the left. There's that. All right. So it's on there. And I gotta say, that is gonna look pretty good. Is it ricer? Maybe. But I think it's the right kind of ricer. So I'm gonna drill a few more holes. What I'm gonna do is kind of measure out to try and space them evenly. And then we'll pull the wing back off, do a little bit more prepping. I have to get everything taped off, and then we're gonna spray this thing with primer. And once we get it in primer, we'll let it dry. I gotta look at the directions, see how long it's gotta dry. And then we'll get back to mounting the wing after it's dried. And then we'll hit all the spots. Primer will kind of help us see what spots need some love and what spots are pretty good. So I'm anticipating some small spots here and there on the car that I'm gonna have to deal with, but nothing major. So yeah, let's get this thing in primer. Well, let's get it taped off, get it in primer, and then get back to mounting this wing. I think it's gonna look sick.
I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
All right, guys. So we've got the car taped up, we've got it wiped down. I went ahead and took the wing back off, and we're getting ready to spray some primer. So I'm gonna start mixing some primer up, and we'll lay down a coat of primer on this thing, see where we're at with it. If it needs any corrections, we'll go ahead and correct them. And then once we got it in primer, we'll start mounting the wing and go from there. So I'll catch you guys when I'm shooting some primer on this thing. Wow, does this car look good? It's not perfect, but I'm really happy with it. And you know, we got to do some sanding now, get it nice and straight, do a little bit of spot putty on it to get out any minor imperfections. But check this out. It looks amazing. I mean, compared to where this car was a couple days ago, it's looking pretty dang good. Look at that. Look at that quarter panel. I mean, for a guy who doesn't know what he's doing, I'd say I did a pretty decent job. Obviously, it could be better. I'm no painter, so. But, yep, we're going to start sanding this thing. And once we get it sanded, we're going to, I guess, get ready to start molding the wing on. Get ready to put the ducktail back on. You can see where I drilled the holes. And yeah, we'll probably get that pop riveted on and then just start kind of forming it to the car and fiberglassing it to the car. So as you can see right here, this is like what I'm talking about when I say minor imperfections. We're gonna put spot putty on places like that for some reason the primer just didn't sit right, or maybe my body work wasn't the best there or something, I don't know, but that's what I mean. So you just take some spot putty and go ahead and fill the hole, just like that. That's pretty good. And yeah, there's a little bit of excess on there, but that'll just sand right away. I mean, that's no big deal. So I'm gonna go look for some more spots like that, and we'll take care of them.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I I pop off with the new rock. Electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off.
So real quick, I wanted to show you guys what I was doing with this spoiler installation. So as you can see, I have a self tapper here. I use self tappers to hold the whole thing on, just temporary, so that I could put pop rivets like you see here and here in the self tapper's place. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you how I'm doing that. I'm pulling the self tappers out one at a time. And once I've got the self tapper out, I need to drill the hole just slightly bigger to 9/32, I believe it was. You see, not much. Once you've got your hole big enough, grabbing the correct size pop rivet, slapping it down in there, and then we're gonna pump the handle. There we go. Pop rivet in its place. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I've got a few more here to do it to, and once I get all those done, I'll start fiberglassing it on.
I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon.
All right, guys, it's on. That looks so good. What a transformation. So my plan now is to kind of blend it in with some fiberglass and go from there. So that looks pretty dang good. So we are deleting the third brake light, so went ahead and decided to do that. But all right, guys, so we've got the Miata in primer, we've got the spoiler mounted, and we're getting pretty far on this thing. It's turning out really nice. We've got paint on the way for it, and I'm really hoping that we can get this thing painted and back on the ground in, I don't know, maybe a week or so. So if you like what you're watching, please like, subscribe, share this video. I'm going to be posting more content, and this is only the beginning, guys. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,